Game drives are conducted mostly in the vicinity of the Khwai River. The river is one of the outflows of the Okavango Delta. Today is the fourth day in the Magotho area. One operates in a limited area and one cannot avoid to occasionally meet old acquaintances. But it's always surprising how often one comes across small surprises. This is the excitement of game drives. So let's see what today's game drive has to offer. The long-toed lapwing has developed an interesting hunting technique. Standing on one leg, it shakes the grass with the other leg, trying to chase some insects out of hiding. In the right light, the feathers of the hardider ibis look impressive. The very long toes of the African jacana allow this bird to also walk on the leaves of water plants without sinking in too deep. The crested francolin can be seen in large numbers in the area. The Lechwe antelope is mostly found in swampy areas. They are good swimmers, and due to their wide open hooves, they find it easy walking in muddy terrain without sinking in too deep. The significant markings on the back of the Impala seem to represent the capital letter M. Some people jokingly refer to them as McDonald's buck. Both sexes of the blue wildebeest carry horns. When it comes to feeding on juicy grass, there's no competition between elephant and hippo. Both are strict vegetarians, so there is no danger. The elephant bull has finished eating and intends to follow the departing herd. The carcass of the dead hippo is drifting every day a bit further down the river. It might be interesting to check on the progress. A frequent check is advisable. The substance of the carcass is diminishing. The crocodiles continue to having a feast. A lion is departing with disappointment. The carcass is positioned too far away from the shore. To swim to it is dangerous due to the number of large crocodiles in the river. I am witnessing a strange ritual. A hippo mother and an adolescent hippo are active at the carcass. They are strictly vegetarians. I am surprised what is going on. They lick the outer skin of the carcass. Does it provide some useful minerals for them, or is it a sign of mourning? We will never know. The adult hippo has enough, flushes its mouth, and dives into the water. The adolescent hippo licks for a last time, then opens its mouth wide, perhaps a gesture of farewell, and disappears into the water. The crocodiles have patiently watched the spectacle and are now taking over again. Am Ufer liegen andere Krokodile, welche sich schon satt gefressen haben. Der Schrei-Seeadler ist ein prächtiger Adler. Sein Schrei ist für mich der Ruf Afrikas. Dry grass and dry bushes. Amazing how the colors of the zebras are blending in. A young Kudu bull and a cow. Cows don't have horns, but large ears. In the right light, the colors of the Burchell's starling are really shining. Reedbuck ram prefers grazing along the shores of the river. A mud bath is the preferred method of the warthog to protect themselves against parasites. Always impressive in Africa is the peaceful coexistence of different species. Giraffe and blue wildebeest are strict vegetarians, so there is no competition. Also, the one is a browser and feeds on the first floor, and the other one a grazer and feeds on the ground floor. Easy to spot are the four warts or skin folds of the warthog boar. Also, the tusks are more prominent than that of the sow. An impressive Waterbuck bull and its harem of cows of varying ages. The face of the Waterbuck cow is very attractive due to the long hair and its color markings. A vervet monkey leisurely in search for food. It would be a different story with a leopard nearby. The large herds of buffalo have moved on to better grazing areas. Some of the bulls remain behind and find sufficient grazing near the river. A mature Lechwe ram shadowed by an African jacana, which hopes to catch some insects being chased into the air by the legs of the moving Lechwe. Patience and precision are paying off, and suddenly the great egret caught a small fish. The Tsessebe, the fastest antelope Africa's. The spur-winged goose has a spur halfway down of each wing, which they use when fighting each other. It is apparently poisonous. For me, the most beautiful stork of all. Also, the colors of the beak and the saddle remind me of the German national flag. If a roof-bellied heron has a fish in its crosshair, there is no escaping. And already it caught a small fish. As it is rather small, it will be swallowed in no time. The helmeted guinea fowls control the parasites by taking a dust bath on a regular basis. Both sexes are difficult to differentiate. The cock has got a somewhat larger helmet than the hen.